Good day everyone. Today, we will discuss about the trends and issues in teaching learners with difficulty in seeing, hearing, and communicating. Communication as defined by Oxford Dictionary is the imparting or exchange of information by speaking, writing, or using some other medium. It can be a form of verbal, non-verbal, written, and visualization. The problem, however, with the learners with communication disorder is the inability to detect, comprehend, and produce language and speech to engage in the discourse effectively. This would make the information unclear or may not even reach its receiver. The same concern is seen in the classroom, where learners with sensory impairments may find it difficult to detect information. Learners with learning disability may interpret information in a different ways, and learners with speech and language disorders may not produce sounds and speech that they aim to express. Yung mga ganitong problem is seen in the classroom where yung mga may sensory impairments is nahihirapan sa pag-absorb and pag-interpret ng information. But, pwede rin nilang ma-interpret yung mga information in different ways, like sa may mga speech and language disorders, pwede nilang ma-express yung mga thoughts nila through writing. Helping children with communication disorders in developing social communication and reducing challenging behaviors. In the year 2017, Greg investigated strategies for children with communications disorders and how they can develop social communication and reduce challenging behavior. The strategies include consideration for collaboration of parents, teachers, and service providers in initial planning. Greg believes that collaboration of parents, teachers, and services providers plays an important role during initial planning and goal settings. Another strategy is communication modification. Communication modification, isa ito sa mga effective strategies. For example, sa mga batang mayroong speech and language impairments, they can use sign language. In this way, maintindihan ng mga kausap nila what they are portraying, but meron ding itong disadvantage kasi hindi naman lahat marunong ng sign language, so the safest way is through writing. And the last one is peer support. According to Greg, through peer support, the child can build self-confidence, social competence, as well as social communication skills. According to Greg, 2017, as the children move from toddler years to preschool years, they become better at regulating their emotions and frustrations because of the developmental changes in their cognitive functioning and use of language. But for those with communication difficulties, this process can be more difficult, especially when it comes to regulating their emotions, and aforementioned strategies can be helpful in this case.
Social cognitive strategies in helping children with social communication disorder. Moreno Manso et al. 2016. They conducted a research among children in a residential care who have social communication disorder. They evaluate their social competence or the pragmatics through the use of language in concrete communicative and social interaction situation, considering various functions or uses including the following: greetings and goodbyes, attracting attention, requesting or giving, refusing permission, asking for specific information, asking for confirmation or the denial, the who, what, which, whose, what, with, where, when, why, how, making comments, showing approval and disapproval, asking for instruction directly, asking for question indirectly, and protesting.
Teachers' experience of remedial teaching for students with language disorders. Cruz Santos, Costa, Fernandez in Sapage 2019. They conducted a study regarding how students with language disorders receive remedial teaching in inclusive setting in Portugal. They developed an instrument in order to address this. Among the questions asked were teachers' demographic information and items about teachers' operationalization of concepts, strategies, methods, and organization of education, support and evaluation and planning. Findings revealed that most teachers are aware about the concept of language disorders and recognize that this knowledge is crucial when supporting students with language disorders. However, it was also found that more than half of teachers who participated in this survey did not have formal training or sufficient information about the acquisition and development of language. The teachers also reported that they do not have enough knowledge to assist with the identification of students with language disorders. So, these findings emphasize the importance of training teachers and providing them with enough information about how language is acquired and developed, especially in relation with language disorders. Moreover, the findings showed that the teachers have difficulties in implementing intervention with students with language disorder, especially on having adequate strategies to address their needs and in developing individualized educational programs for their students as part of a support team.
The challenges for children, parents, and teachers in teaching children with speech sound disorder. Daniel and McLeod 2017. They interviewed children, parents, siblings, friends, teachers, and other significant adults in the life of children with speech sound disorder in order to find out the challenges they face in meeting these children's developmental and educational needs in school. They argued that this information is necessary in order to inform and development of classroom teaching practices that promote a positive learning environment and provide learning experiences that enable inclusion of children with these special education needs. Among the challenges for the children, they found a lack of self-confidence in the school context, in general as well as in particular activities within the classroom. This lack of confidence is not only manifested in relation to speech but also in other areas including learning and social difficulties in school. They are found challenges in terms of learning outcomes. The children, parents, and teachers mentioned aspects of literacy when they were asked about what they found difficult in school. The parents also experience challenges. These include the lack of targeted specialist support. Parents found it difficult to maintain and support the children's speech and language development. Moreover, the school lacks embedded speech language pathology services so that the parents have to get the service elsewhere. As regards teacher, their challenges include maintaining awareness of the children in the classroom environment. They said, due to the children's quietness and withdrawal, these children could easily be overlooked in teaching context and the teacher might not be able to provide them needed attention. Teachers also experience challenges in terms of the curriculum and pedagogy. Children with delays in speech development also experience other related challenges such as reading and other areas.
And that's the end of our discussion. Thank you and have a good day.